Hello, beautifuls. I want to talk a little bit about judgment today. And it's a very human tendency because as humans, we tend to live very much from our conditioned mind. And that is where judgment comes from. It comes from the mind and the conditioning we have. And so we create labels in order to help us feel more secure in our identity. So we judge others to help us feel safer in who we are, and it creates a separation. We very rarely think about the effect that judgment has. It really keeps one imprisoned. And I'd like to use the analogy of a prison when it comes to judgment. So in this analogy, the prison would be our mind. And when we judge somebody or label them, we give them a cell block within that prison. So let's say somebody is untrustworthy. So we put them in cell block untrustworthy. And it doesn't stop there because now we have to make sure they stay there. And in order to stay there, we have to find proof that they are untrustworthy. And we continue to seek information to back up that belief, which makes us feel safer. But in doing that, we actually become the prison guard, making sure they stay in that cell block. But it also prevents us from leaving the prison because in order to keep them there, we have to stay within the prison. And as long as we are holding them to that label, we can't see anything differently. Not them and not ourselves. And so the invitation is to notice when a tendency to judge comes up within ourselves. And then to observe it, not judge it as good or bad, but just to notice that it happened. And to sink into our heart space, because it is with our heart space that we remember that we are all one. And we can show up with love and compassion and kindness for another, even if that is not how they are showing up. And the beautiful thing about this practice is it allows us to become less judgmental of ourselves. And in this place where we refuse to judge ourselves, we will not judge another because it is impossible to give to others what is not within ourselves. I thank you very much for listening to this perspective today. And until we speak again, please be well.